Joel, um, Michael Luongo, AP Broadcast and the Radio Pennsylvania Network. Can you talk about the way you guys just kind of closed out the fourth quarter? What was the key there? They made a run at you to go within 9 at the end of the 3, but did you guys just kind of went to a different gear offensively and defensively?
Um, just get stops and making sure the ball was in his hands or mine, and that's what we did. He created. We knocked down some shots, couple great drives, and we also got stops.
Joel, you right here, you rocked the baby after scoring over Ibaka. You did a shoulder jiggle after hitting a 3 over Gasol. You did the airplane after having the windmill. I think some sort of pointing celebration after an and one on the baseline. What do all those things do for your overall kind of energy level or approach to the game when you're kind of letting yourself loose like that?
I think for everybody that knows me, I need it. When I have fun, my game just changes. I'm always told that if I don't smile during the game, I'm either having a bad game or I'm not into it. When I know that to get my game going, I gotta have fun on the court. At the same time, I gotta make plays, but that part of the theatrics, it has to happen for me. And the game is more fun that way. We all have fun as a team. You can see it lifts, my teammates, and we all do a good job.
Jimmy, this is Al Thompson from the Delaware Valley Radio Network. Toronto's coach was talking about he didn't think his team played hard enough tonight overall. Did you get a sense that there was something missing from them during the game tonight? There did seem to be a lack of intensity that they've shown, in previous games.
Maybe so. I do believe we played incredibly hard tonight, which is how we have to play at home or on the road. But I think more than anything, we enjoyed ourselves. Like he said, we was out there having fun. Obviously, it's fun to win. It's fun to make shots. But if we keep that energy up, I think we'll be fine.
Joe, right in front, Kai Carlin, Sixers Wire. You've had your struggles against Marc Gasol in your career. Tonight, 33, 10, and 5. What kind of message you send to him and the rest of the Raptors that, you're not going to have these same type of struggles offensively?
They're a great defensive team. The double and triple team a lot. It's a team defense. I'm not really focused on them. Great player, have a lot of respect for them, but it's a team game. If I'm open, my teammates are going to find me, and if they're open, I'm going to find them. So I'm not really worried about them. I'm more worried about my team, how we coexist on the court, how we play together. We know that we got to move the ball, we got to take up the ball, and defensively just, we got, a couple guys on the team, that have a potential to be defensive player of the year. So that's what we got to do. And my job is just to, just get it moving.
Joe, obviously you're right on brand tonight with the process shirt. But for you and TJ, who have been here the longest, just kind of looking forward a little bit, what will Sunday mean for you guys who lived through the process and now you have a chance to take a 3-1 lead to go to Eastern Conference Finals?
This is not a good time to talk about the process. Focus on the playoffs, and we got a great opportunity up to 2-1 on Sunday. We got to take care of business. It was great. It's great that we've been, considering what we've been through all these years, we're here, but we got a lot more to give. We have a chance to accomplish something special, and that's what I'm focused on.
Jimmy, Tom LeMaine. Did you see something in the last game that you were able to expand on in this game? Practice? Did you pick up something you were able to pick up on in practice and make tonight's game possible?
The way that they guard pick and rolls a lot, I think it's you have to be able to know where the big and where the guard's going to be. And we talked about getting big fella the ball and make a lot of plays. Obviously, he's a force to be reckoned with. You know, he's especially when he's making tray balls like he does, but then attacking the rim at the same time. I think that's how we got to play. You know, you get the ball to him, he's gonna score or make the right play. Same thing with myself. Same thing with Ben. I mean, you can go down the line, but all in all, we share the ball.
Brian Kobrowski from Hoops Hype on the left over here. I was, I guess your left would be my right. I was actually curious about pick and roll as well. The two of you have great chemistry in the pick and roll.
You're my right, by the way.
Yeah, I'm realizing that. Sorry about that. The two of you have great chemistry in the pick and roll. And I think, as the playoffs have gone on, you've shown, a really great efficiency at it. And I'm curious, right now, how much more fluid your game really is when the two of you have really been able to get more frequency with the pick and roll.
I think chemistry's a bad word. Like, everybody wants to say that because we play together however many games or didn't play together however many games. It's simple enough to know that whenever you have some good basketball players out there, the game happens. You make the right plays. You do what you're supposed to do with the basketball. And that's all it is. The game is really, really simple. I think at times we, as players, decide to make it hard. But, man, if you're open, shoot. If you're not, pass.
This question's for both of you right here in the front. Sarah Todd, Philadelphia Inquirer. Jimmy, when you first got here...
How did you say my name and you said it for both of us?
Well, I'm going to ask kind of a different question to both of you. Jimmy, when you first got here, there was a lot of talk, a lot of questions to you about whether or not you were going to be more aggressive or stop passing up on shots when the latter part of the season or the playoffs showed up, and you kept saying, yeah, when it matters, I'm going to be there. So what happens internally, or like that mental switch that goes? And then Joel, for you, do you see that? Like, have you noticed a huge difference in Jimmy, like playoff Jimmy versus regular season Jimmy?
Go ahead, Joe. Give me a compliment.
Obviously, he's a great player. I've noticed a difference. Playoff Jimmy is a different player. It doesn't matter, both playoff or regular season Jimmy. Both guys are the type of guys you want on the team. Because when it matters, when it's the last shot, the fourth quarter, that he's going to be there. He's going to show up no matter what he has going on. But, the way we've been adjusting and the way we've been playing together, I still feel like we have so much potential, especially with Tobias, Ben, JJ. Just like you said, chemistry is overrated. When you have, great basketball players on the floor, it's easy. It's not that complicated. And we all willing passers. We play we're so unselfish. We understand that it's all about moving the ball. We don't want to ever get in the situations where one guy has the ball and try to create. We know that we got to move the ball, and it just makes it easier. I answered the whole question. Next.
I just do what my teammates and what my coaches need for me to do. I try to find a line to keep everybody happy, to tell you the truth. I think if everybody's happy, everything runs smoothly, you win. And that's all it's about. It's not about being aggressive or not being aggressive. Whenever we lose and I'm not aggressive, y'all got something to say. But when we win and I'm not aggressive, it's nothing. So just win and nobody says anything about anything.
Jimmy, I'm here on your right.
Thank you.
Lauren Rosen, Sixers.com. I was wondering how nice it is for you to have Mike Scott back for you individually and for the whole team.
I love Mike. You see the handshake we do any and all times of the game. He's a great guy to have around. Super tough, like a guy that you want in your corner. He's not scared to take and make big shots. He can guard whoever you tell him to guard. And more than anything, he's always got a positive vibe and positive energy that he's giving off every single day. Even whenever he's not playing, that's the hardest thing to do. And he's a real one, I'll tell you that.
I'll let either one of you answer it. This is D right here in the middle. Defensively, these last two games, it's different than what game one was. So I think after game one, Jimmy, you said we defended and therefore we won. So what what happened so that the defense would be that much more aggressive, intense these last two?
We made adjustments. Pascal had a great first game, and the second game, this third game, we've been able to contain him. Kawhi, you just got to make it as tough as you can defensively. Try to make it take as many contested shots. And Ben has been doing a good job. Guys that switch on him, they've been doing all a good job. And the rest is all about rebounding. And we know that if we keep those two guys in check, we know that we have a great chance of winning.
Last one over here.
Jimmy over here, Michael Grange from Sportsnet in Toronto. Your bench, in theory, the Raptors bench was supposed to be maybe an edge, but your bench has outplayed them all 3 games. What can you say about the contributions you're getting from those guys?
They're comfortable. They're confident in the role that they play. I'm sure that the Raptors guys, they work on their game as much as anybody else does, but I see it every day with practice with our bench guys. And the whole thing is you just got to star in your role. You ask them to do anything, they never complain. They just go out there and do it. They've been huge for us. They will continue to be that for us. As we come into this one on Sunday, we want them being the same guys that they've been this entire series.